morning, goat lovers. Crystal and Derek here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats.
Morning.
And last night we made it to Lubbock, Texas. So it was super late when we got there. It was 11 o'clock Texas time, which was 9 o'clock our time, Ben?
Yes, but it felt really late.
It felt really late. It was a lot of driving, especially for me, who's not used to that. Right now we are driving through the plains of Texas. Pretty flat. And that there apparently is a Texas skyscraper.
Almost every town, it seems, has a big grain mill like that. We just got into Crosby County. This is the town of Lorenzo. Look like population 1,147.
It's not very big. Lots of farmland.
Yes, it appears Texas is very into farming, raising cattle and such. Looks like this town has a downtown center and a library, according to that their sign. Every place has an Allsups.
Yeah, that's what's Allsup.
No Texas town would be complete without a John Deere dealership. Farm Supply.
Or a Dollar General.
Got us ourselves a Texas traffic jam.
Oh yeah, cool.
He knows what he's doing.
Let's see. Oh look.
Oh, windmills.
A bunch of windmills. Crazy. Well, I tell you, a lot different than Arizona.
Yes, no mountains.
I like the green, not so fond of the flat. But it's still pretty. And I don't know if that is beans or cotton, but that's corn. I can tell what corn is. Big skies out here for sure, huh?
Yep. Look at that. Happiness comes from magic rays of sunshine. Come down, you feeling blue.
Yep. Getting a lot of rain, you can tell. Probably more in that area than they wanted.
So we just entered the town of Crosbyton, and I missed the population sign there.
It's probably like 900.
I don't know. We'll have to ask Uncle Google. Your throne awaits you. Ranch land in 88 Mile. And the Allsups.
It's like everything says Allsups, whether it's Vaquero, Texaco. The fossil museum.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That was like a woolly mammoth in there.
It was. That was pretty cool. Texas Plains Trail.
Heck yeah.
Oh, big tractor going into the field up here.
Looks like the tractor dealership, of course. Everything.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the tractor. Let's see.
Oh, he's not doing nothing fancy.
It's like a tractor boneyard.
Yeah.
right, John Deere Hearst Farm Supply.
Yep.
You betcha. Does Miss Piggy look any different?
Yeah, she's getting full and she's not getting babies yet, but she's close.
How do you know? What makes you say that?
She's just laying around a lot, you know? Doesn't really like walking.
Yeah.
Do her teats look more full of milk?
Definitely today way more full than yesterday.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Make sure your camera is charged up, buddy.
Alrighty.
Just make sure you keep an eye on her because she's going to start moving all of that bedding around and like nesting.
Yeah.
So when she starts doing that, you know it's super close.
Right.
And remember, we have that, I showed you where that other bag of pine shavings is if she needs a little more bedding.
Yeah.
And,
If you see any changes on Miss Piggy, call me, all right?
Alright.
did you get the fly ribbons done?
Yeah. Alright. No, I'm working on it actually. Forgot about that.
Well, get out there and get to killing them flies, man.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll talk to you later, bub.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Texas Hill Country.
Some red dirt.
So we're just cruising along this vast expanse of Texas. And I know that this is Comanche land. It's the ancient Comanche era. I've read about this in books and stuff for a long time, and I used to kind of watch the History Channel somewhat obsessively back in the 2000s. And you're driving along in this wide open expanse, and you're looking around, and you think, how could anybody have ever lived here? And not only did they live here, they thrived, they dominated, and nobody can mess with them. Like no one was their equal.
All right. Although you may be more familiar with the tribal names Apache and Sioux, it was in fact the legendary fighting ability of the Comanches that determined just how and when the American West opened up. Comanche boys became adept bareback riders. By age 6, full Comanche braves were considered the best horsemen who ever rode. They were so masterful at war and so skillful with their arrows and lances that they stopped the northern drive of colonial Spain from Mexico and halted the French expansion westward from Louisiana. White settlers arriving in Texas from the eastern United States were surprised to find the frontier being rolled backward by Comanches, incensed by the invasion of their tribal lands. So effective were the Comanches that they forced the creation of the Texas Rangers and account for the advent of the new weapon specifically designed to fight them, the 6-gun. The war with the Comanches lasted 4 decades.
All right. So there's another really cool kind of thing, if you're into this kind of thing, coming up, and I can already see it in the distance, and I knew it was going to happen because I'm kind of a map nerd. If you've been watching that series called Yellowstone, there's a spin-off coming, and the spin-off is going to be down here in Texas at a place called the 4 Sixes Ranch, and we're about to drive right by this booger. I can see it in the distance already. So the 4 Sixes Ranch apparently has its own airport. This is all the ranch, and here's the main house and buildings over here on the right.
Oh my goodness.
All of these horses.
Oh, look at all the babies.
Right. But anyway, so if you've been watching Yellowstone, the spin-off's coming. It's the 4 Sixes Ranch, and it's going to be filmed right here. Wonder what happens if I pull in right here. The gate is open, but I don't know.
We don't want Rip coming out.
Right, I don't want Rip coming out, right.
Continue on US 82 east for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay. lots of horses here.
Yeah, this is more of a horse than cow.
I think the horses are to wrangle the cows. Here's the Wichita River. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is, got a little water in it. There's a sign that says, this way it says South Camp 4-6's Ranch.
Yeah, still.
Pretty neat. All right, so Crystal just looked it up and found out how big the 4-6's Ranch is.
142,372 plus acres.
That's big.
Huge.
That's big. Does it say anything else about it?
If I had reception, I could tell you, but it won't. When I click on it, the historical facts are not loading.
Well.
Yeah, but it's still going. It's been miles since we left. Like, you can still see all their
H bracing and corner bracing on the fences. You can tell it's still red. Apparently, that's how you can tell whose proper tie it is.
And it's on both sides, so.
So like over here, the red gates and the red bracing and all that red stuff, that's how you can tell we're still on the 4-6's Ranch.
Big land.
Big land, big money.
Yes.
Well, that's what they say, everything's bigger in Texas, huh?
All right, guys, we have been traveling for a couple hours, and we are now in Wichita Falls, Texas. Actually looks like a cute little city.
Yeah, I think it's a decent sized town.
Yeah. It has been raining on us for a bit.
Sprinkling off and on. Not too bad. Lots of big trees here.
Yeah. This is where all the trees in Texas are. Definitely.
Oh, gotta get over. Looks like we're going way up in the sky, Dallas style. Oh, man. Derek, no likey.
Continue for half a mile.
Oh, I have no choice now, GPS lady. We're committed.
Oh man, those are some old buildings.
US 277. US 280.
What was that?
It's a big grain, I don't know, a big grain mill, I guess.
Huh.
Can't look. Yikes.
It's abandoned now.
Alright. We're not on the ground, but it feels a little safer than whatever that was.
Some big buildings.
Burn it. All right. We have been driving for hours. We are now crossing the Red River.
Welcome to Oklahoma.
Yes, thank you, GPS lady. Welcome to Oklahoma.
outside of Oklahoma City, and for hours now, you guys, I've just been in awe of all of the green, the big green trees, all of the ranch land, the farmland, just such different scenery than I am used to. It's just beautiful, and where we are right now in Oklahoma, it's hilly and it's not flat land anymore like it was a lot of it in Texas. So things just keep getting prettier. So I have just really been enjoying this trip. So we got about 3.5 hours to our destination for the day. So getting excited.